Hey everyone, Mark here at TapeTally.com for your Week 44 recap. Taking a look at the results for this week, this shortened week. Monday and Tuesday, the markets were shut down due to Hurricane Sandy, the aftermath of that on the East Coast. So we saw Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday was, I believe, it was basically a flat day. Not 100% sure, can't quite remember. Thursday was a great day. I remember that one. And Friday, basically, we gave everything back, which is not a great sign. For the last couple of weeks, I know I haven't done the video. I've been quite busy on other projects and things, but I've over the last couple of weeks I've moved more to a neutral stance, and I was more bullish before, and I think it's warranted given the number of breakouts that are failing that I'm seeing. The breadth is not that wonderful, and overall I think we do have some more movement to the downside, although maybe in the very very short term. We may see a bounce. Although going into Friday, I'm net short on some tactical plays in the VXX, GDXJ, and some other vehicles that I use to trade. But I think overall, especially for Monday and Tuesday here, we'll see a little bit more push down. Not 100% sure. Of course, with anything with trading, there's risk, but we'll see how that plays out. So if we head to the charts here, taking a look at the SPY. If you remember a number of weeks ago, I said that typically when something breaks out above a level of resistance, it becomes a level of support. So we talked about that about here, in the middle of August, and it looks like it's coming back down to test that level. Now, as you can see, this long-term channel that is forming here, from the bottom of '09 here, we're still kind of in the middle of this. I would still say it's neutral. If we take a look at, we can just draw some other trend line here. There might be a little bit more movement to the downside, but we could start possibly trying to play for a bounce. I'm just drawing another channel here that we could use, sort of a shorter term channel here. If we jump to the other indices, we see the same kind of deal. This long-term weekly channel that I've drawn here still in effect, and we're kind of heading towards the bottom part of this channel, so we'll see how that plays out. I do think there may be a slight bounce here coming very soon, but market looks kind of weak. I think it may push lower. Taking a look at the IWM, the Russell 2000, we saw that breakout. We were all excited about that. That was a number of months ago in August there, and early September, and that kind of has faded away. Dow Jones Industrial Average, same kind of deal. Testing that support level there in that region. We may just chop through until at least these elections are done next week, and we'll see where the market is headed, either up or downwards. Okay, gold. Gold, as you can see here, we had this break, and I had talked about getting more neutral. I was bearish on gold, then I turned neutral, and I'm waiting for it to consolidate a little bit more. This move is too volatile, kind of up and down here. I'm waiting for kind of a breakout from a base before I get bullish on this one, or if it breaks out from a base downwards, I'd go bearish. Oil continues to be bearish. I mean, we're taking a look at this, and it's still forming that descending triangle, and it could break lower. Canadian markets, same kind of deal. We broke this downward trend line, and we're sort of consolidating here. I'd like to see this break out here, although there's a huge range. If we just take a look at, just draw this box here, this is a huge range, like a long-term range of consolidation. This market has not done too much since 2008. Just basically in and out of this range. So we'll see how that plays out. Taking a look at a shorter term time frame. Let's just jump here. I drew a quick channel here, and where we're approaching the bottom of the channel here. This, if we just blow this up a little bit more, it wasn't quite a full outside reversal day where this candle gapped up and then finished lower, but I don't think that's a great sign for the market. to see that, and on increased volume, as you can see here on the Friday. It was about double the volume that it was on the Wednesday and Thursday. So that's not a great sign. We'll see how that plays out. Anything's possible in the market. So for next week, what we're looking at is obviously the U.S. elections. Monday's kind of a quiet day, not too much on the economic reports uh, front, but on Tuesday is the presidential election. We have a whole bunch of earnings still. We're kind of smack dab right in the middle of earnings season. Um, to be honest, I don't like to trade too much in earnings. I find it to be quite a volatile time, and I find I like to trade around earnings more than right smack dab in them. There's a lot more volatility, a lot more risk during these months. Wednesday, there's some weekly mortgage apps and some other stuff. Oil inventories released Thursday and Friday, but I think the big the big thing that's happening next week, obviously, is the presidential elections, and I think the market will, it'll definitely take some of the volatility, the uncertainty. That's the word I'm looking for. The uncertainty out of the markets. If Obama or Romney gets elected, I think if Obama gets elected, we may see more downward movement in the market. If Romney gets elected, we may see some upward movement. But we'll just play it as it comes. We're not sure. So, anyways, have a great week and trade well.